It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the 17th-ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Cardinals will kick it off to get us underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. The Irish offense will take the field to start this game. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. It wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. So Louisville's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. And when you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively,
he's going for the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the boxes. Still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Reads it, fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. The quick out. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Louisville offense start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Cardinals in the hurry-up. Leaves it with the running back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville!
One thing this team has shown early this year is not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Here's the return from inside his 10.
Return is tackled down at the 11. And your Notre Dame Fighting Irish will take over.
Here come the Irish back on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively,
Finds a spot in the middle. He's loose on the right. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
And that goes the change for a first down.
Quarterback on the keeper. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Back to pass. Working the middle. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone and the 10. Out of the gun, they give it to the back. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
and the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
He'll throw on third down. Got it! He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Absolutely perfect. The Cardinal had to settle for the field goal. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They'll give it to the back. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Sparks. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. The run from the shotgun. Shakes off the defender. The ball is out behind the line. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Fierce the pressure. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
So now it's 2nd and long. Finds his tight end. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. Classic pressure coming from the defense's right side, and they get the quarterback to the turf.
And that's what those defensive ends in a 4-3 do. Those guys know how to get after the quarterback, play on an edge. Nice job rushing the passer, getting off the football, and getting to the QB and getting him on the ground.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Bowling Green was able to come away with a hard-fought victory inside Perry Stadium. It wasn't one coaches will point.
Touchdown, Cardinals! Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time.
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the back. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Off-play action. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete. I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved. and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Complete to the right. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first.
Notre Dame, 6.
They've got a first down here to open the period. Takes the handoff. It's Gadecki. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quarterback making checks. The play action fake. Rushes on him. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. Maybe 3rd down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Back to pass, it's Sparks. Snagged out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Fit it in the window for the score. Remember this one simple precept, and your time with me will not have been ill-spent. The tight end is always open.
They think that, too. They think they're always open throwing with the football, but especially in the red zone. This is where you see most tight ends do most of their damage. Big body guys, QB find him, hit him, touchdown.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Here come the Irish back on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Power football with the run. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. It's complete to the right. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one.
To kick it away.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Sparks. Working that left side now. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Cardinals are in the hurry-up. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got a man, it's Everett. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Under fire. They've got the screen set up. Turning it on. The 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Louisville.
Number 8.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Notre Dame, 6.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. To the ground with the back. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. To the air on second down. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. He goes out on bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quick completion on the out route. Brought down at the 21-yard line. A 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now.
It's another 1st down for the offense.
Trying play action. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. The 30. The 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Cardinals! With a lot of time left, there's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Notre Dame, 6.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here come the Irish, back on offense. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards, but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
2nd down.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
That's one thing this defense takes a lot of pride on. They like tackling the catch, and they like being around the ball. That time, he was in proximity to knock that thing loose. Nice physical play.
He'll feel the punt and try to make something happen.
The returner brings it out to the 44, and the Louisville offense will take over.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Flips it out to the back. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. The Cardinals want to crank the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. He wants to change this route. Pressure coming. He'll try to do it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
Well, this guy's getting himself into a rhythm here early. You just saw a beautiful throw on the previous play, and now he's showing off the speed. And you can't blame him, honestly. When you run like him, even if it's 1st down, if it's not open, just take off. This defense is going to be on their heels all game long if they can't find a way to start slowing him down.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive. Breaks into the open. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back.
Pass interference. Offense.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Sparks. Makes the catch. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down.
29-yard line. Brings up 4th down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a grab past the marker. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got his man downfield. Touchdown Cardinals. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Number 9.
I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the credit in so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
This one's complete. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
To the air on 1st down. A strike downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Gain of 17.
Notre Dame lines up quickly.
And that's another 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. On target over the middle. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
He'll keep it himself. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that 1st down marker. It'll be 4th down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking for a man. It's Sparks. The screen, and watch out. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in South Bend. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to the home of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Looking to buy time. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Sparks. Right on the money. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. The Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Second down coming up.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a first down.
Kill, kill, kill.
Here's the handoff. Finding an escape route. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. Zings it complete to the right. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got it on the move. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. He's looking to throw. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Touchdown, Louisville!
Touchdown.
Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
with the grab.
After that amazing performance in week one, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
PAT unit on the field.
On for the extra point.
And they fake it. The holder looking for a man. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Inside the 50. Inside the 30. The 10. What a bizarre turn of events. He scooped up the fumble and took it. Way back for two. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the coverage team gets to return it on the ground. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man on the right. There he goes. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
He's tackled.
He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Wants to go up top. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark it down at the 38-yard line. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Gonna run it. It's Gadecki. Got the first down and more. At the 35, he's loose. Here he goes. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cardinals!
Number 0.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, his speed, he was gone.
Notre Dame, 11.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here come the Irish back on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
This time he's got his man. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. He went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Unloads quickly.
Okay, what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
Throws to the wideout. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Cardinals racing to the line in the hurry-up. Running back searching for a hole. He's in open space downfield. Smashes through the tackle. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing... Slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Out of the gun. The running back has it. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Got it. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Lasso.
Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw. It's Sparks. Makes the grab on the left. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 3rd and goal, where you separate the wheat from the chaff. Slams it ahead. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. wide receiver. On the move. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Man, I love these goal-to-go situations. Give it to your QB. Don't do any of the read stuff. Don't do any of this stuff that takes time. Go now, get downhill, follow your blocks, and get in the end zone. Nice decisiveness by the QB.
From the gun. Under fire. Snags it over the middle. The short pass will come up just a tad short of the goal line. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Starts a drive trying to go up top. It's complete on the right side. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long.
Second down coming up.
He's got him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
To the wideout.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
He's got the tight end. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give to the tailback. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one.
Brings up second down.
Ready. Gonna swing it on second down. Complete to the left. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3.
Notre Dame, 11.
As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the first down. Cooler! Dropping back, it's Turner. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards.
Base 27 jump! Base 27 jump!
Back to pass. Quickly complete. There might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody in bounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically.
Oh, he's got some space. Pass the tap. Touchdown, Iron. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They've mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they want, and now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Got room to work. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there.
This quarterback is making outstanding decisions so far in this game, and you've already seen it throwing the football. The guy already has over 200 yards passing, but he's doing it in the running game as well. Really good decision that time. Seeing nobody accounting for the pitch guy, you flip it out, you pick up a nice play offensively. Really good football IQ from the quarterback position.
And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle. It's Everett. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute.
It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate.
And this play first starts with great recognition. When you get upfield as a defensive lineman, you kind of feel it, you smell the screen behind it. And how about that? Get the big mitts in the air, catch the football, and then you show the whole world what you're about. You are an elite athlete. You're just overgrown a little bit. A little return on it. Just give a little icing on the sundae.
Makes the grab. On the ball. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 13.
Here we go. First down.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Off the play fake. They're working that left side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. To the air, it's Turner. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting, and they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched, but here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight, because as a coach, you want to know next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. When they end that last drive, moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a...
Turning it on! Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
Squirrel.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Catch in the middle, it's Everett. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Louisville!
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Louisville 75, Notre Dame 25.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found here. This game, and they stop him at the 21. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Takes it the other way. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Cardinals!
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Looking to throw, it's Turner. Bringing the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Yeah, this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock.
Got his man. And he's dragged down.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Number 16.
The Irish send out the punt unit.
Kick it away.
He'll take it on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw on first down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. This time it's complete. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Motion from the wideout. Quick strike complete. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
25.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Looking downfield, it's Turner. Working that left side now. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the right. He's got the sideline going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He wants to throw it again. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Here's the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. up top on first down. Looking for a deep man. Catch inside the 25. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looking for a man, it's Turner. Quickly complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Brings up second down.
Let's go.
Wants to go up top. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive.
Banner.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. Got some room to run. Touchdown Cardinals. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
This has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the 4th quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
Ready up.
Why not double the try total and go for 2?
Go. Cobra. Tuna.
Wants to pass. It's complete to the left. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside the 10, here it comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here come the Irish, back on offense. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week, for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. He gets it away from his own end zone. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Great place to start for this offense.
Terrier.
To the air, it's Sparks. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Makes the grab. Timeout is called with just a single second left. After this, it'll be a wrap. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Got room on the return. The 40. The 20. And he goes to the ground end. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.